Let's now have a look at this document that we import here. You might have noticed and wonder what this is. So this is kind of like a shell, our HTML shell that we wrap around anything that we respond with. So if you think about this, we are responding with text or JSX or whatever the case is, but we're still building HTML pages. So if I look at this document, you can see this is just an HTML page. It's got all the normal things in here, and then in here we are actually rendering our children or our response that we would respond with over here. So in this case, the children would be this little JSX response, and it would get injected over here. So every page that we will respond with in that document will always be wrapped in this. So this is where we start importing things like our style sheets, third-party tools like, for example, Google Analytics, all those kind of things. We can set our title here. Let's actually update the title, tutorial, but no, let's tutorial app, and we can see that our title updated. What I'm doing, okay, so there we can see our tutorial app. And so the thing to notice here is that we can have many documents. You don't have to just have one document. So if I were to copy this, create a new one, let's call it home, and I go to home, same thing would happen, and it's still getting wrapped in this document. But let's say we have a new document. Let's create a new document. I've actually created one here, call it JSON document. Let's update the name of it, JSON document. And imagine for a moment that our application, it's got a kind of front-end view that has all the style sheets, and then perhaps there's another view that only needs to return text or XML or JSON or something like this. It doesn't need to have all the style sheets, so you don't need to wrap it in that HTML shell that's going to import all those files. So we have another document that just doesn't have all of that. So in our worker, we can update this. And let's import our JSON document. And now if I go, let's have a look at the JSON document. So we've got a different title like we can see here. And this one is called tutorial app. This one is called JSON document. And we just have another render function, and it's returning the exact same thing, but it's now wrapping it in the JSON document. So if I go back to here, you can see now the title has changed to JSON document. So this is something that you could use in a number of ways. It's up to you, but it's quite a powerful thing to understand, and we will be playing with this a bit more later.